Good morning to one and all. Now I will explain about tariff. In this I will discuss introduction about tariff and what are the different types of tariff. Coming to introduction, the electrical energy produced by a power station is delivered to a large number of consumers. The consumer can be preferred to use electrical energy if it is sold at reasonable rates. The tariff, that is, the rate at which electrical energy is sold, naturally becomes attention inviting for electric supply company. The company has to ensure that the tariff is such that it is not only recovers the total cost of producing electrical energy but also earns profit on the capital investment. However, the profit must be marginal, particularly for a country like India, where electric supply companies come under public sector and are always subject to criticism. Now I will explain about what is tariff. The rate at which electrical energy is supplied to a consumer is known as tariff. And what are the different types of tariff? First one, simple tariff. Second one, flat rate tariff. Third one, block rate tariff. Fourth one, two-part tariff. Fifth one, maximum demand tariff. And the sixth one, power factor tariff. And finally, three-part tariff. Now I will explain each type of tariff. Coming to simple tariff, where there is a fixed rate per unit of energy consumed. It is called a simple tariff or uniform rate tariff. In this type of tariff, the price charged per unit is constant. That is, it does not vary with increase or decrease in number of units consumed. The consumption of electrical energy at consumer's terminal is recorded by means of an energy meter. This is the simplest of all tariffs and is readily understood by the consumers. And coming to disadvantages of simple tariff, the cost per unit delivered is high and it does not encourage the use of electricity. And second one, flat rate tariff. When different types of consumers are charged at different uniform per unit rates, it is called flat rate tariff. In this type of tariff, the consumers are grouped into different classes and each class of consumer is charged at different uniform rates. For instance, the flat rate per kilowatt hour for lightning load may be 60 paise, where it may be slightly less for power load. The different classes of consumers are made taking into account their diversity and load factors. The advantage of such a tariff is that it is more fair to different types of consumers and is quite simple in calculations. Coming to disadvantages, since the flat rate tariff varies according to the way the supply is used. Separate meters are required for lightning load, power load, etc. This makes the application of such tariff expensive and complicated. And the second one, a particular class of consumer is charged at the same rate irrespective of magnitude of energy consumed. However, a big consumer should be charged at a lower rate, as in his case the fixed charges per unit are reduced. Coming to third type, block rate tariff. When a given block of energy is charged at a specified rate and the succeeding blocks of energy are charged at progressively reduced rates, it is called a block rate tariff. In this block rate tariff, the energy consumption is divided into blocks and price per unit is fixed in each block. The price per unit in the first block is the highest and is progressively reduced for the succeeding block of the energy. For example, the first 30 paise may be charged at the rate of 60 paise per unit. The next 20 units at the rate of 50 paisa per unit, and the remaining additional units may be charged at the rate of 30 paisa per unit. The advantage of such tariff is that consumers get incentive to consume more electrical energy. This increases the load factor of system and hence the cost of generation is reduced. However, its principal defect is that it lacks of a measures of consumers demand. This type of tariff being used for majority of residential and small commercial consumers. Now I will stop here. Next tariff I will discuss in next class. చూద్దాం సార్ లేదా మళ్ళీ చెప్తాను